Yo, what's going on, guys? Pineapples here, and I am a new commentator on the Doom Clan channel. I want to first off briefly express my gratitude to the Doom leaders for letting me in as a commentator. It truly does mean the world to me to be able to commentate over some beastly gameplays as well as get myself a little bit more exposure. It's a win-win for everybody here. So what we have for you guys today is a solo double DNA. First of all, that is ridiculous. A double DNA, let alone solo, let alone this early in the game's life cycle by Doom Clues. You definitely should go check out him. His link is down in the description. He is a monster at this game. My link will also be down in the description below. I'm sure we would both appreciate it very much if you guys would go over and check us out. Maybe leave a comment or two on our videos. But let me touch on the gameplay really quickly before we move on. He's using the HBRa3 with the silencer, extended mags, and the stock. And this weapon is a very good gun. It's one that I thoroughly enjoy using, but it's not anything compared to the bow, which is without a doubt my favorite and probably the most consistent weapon in the game, just because of how good it is. I mean, I haven't seen a weapon so dominant in any other Call of Duty. It's just ridiculous how many people use that, how many gameplays are with that. And that's another thing that makes this gameplay a little bit more unique, because he's using the HBR. He's playing on the map Comeback, and he's playing 6v6 domination, another reason why it's more impressive. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that quick little introduction of the gameplay myself and whatnot. Let's move on to today's commentary topic, and that's going to be how to become a better player in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I'm going to give you guys some tips as to how you can improve your gameplay in this game, because as we all know, this game's a little bit different from the other Call of Duties we've seen previously. This game's a little bit inconsistent and a little bit random, because the best player is not always going to win the gunfight. When the other people can jump and strafe and do all this kind of crazy stuff with the exosuit, it makes for some randomness of the game. The best player is not always going to win the gunfight because the other player is going to jump up high or something. So that's what makes this game a lot more fun to the casual players. And the good people are really separated from the bad people in this game. So let me give you guys some tips as to how you can become a better Call of Duty player. Now, the first tip I have for you guys is play with an AR. Now, as weird as that sounds, to be forced to use an AR to do well in this game, you don't really have to. I mean, you can use an SMG if you feel comfortable. The KF5 and the ASM1 are pretty good weapons, but they don't even compare to an AR when it comes to doing well. I mean, if the other team is just playing passively and sitting back and picking you off with good shots across the map, there's nothing you can do with an SMG. You're just going to get killed time after time after time. And if you're going to want to stand up to these people, you're going to want to use an AR, preferably a BAU or an HBR. Those are the two best assault rifles in my opinion. Next up on my list is use suitable kill streaks. Now, a lot of people that are bad at the game, don't mean to offend anyone, but if you're not the best player, you should not be running the Paladin, the Warbird, and the Bombing Run. You should be running like the UAV, the System Hack, and maybe the Aerial Assault Drone. You need to use things that you can get that consistently. Don't put on that stuff that you're never going to get. I was that player once in Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 that I wouldn't really be able to get the kill streaks. So I would put them on thinking I was a good player, and when I got them once or twice the whole day, it made my day and I felt good. But in the long run, I could have improved my KD, improved my win-loss ratio, improved everything if I had just been using kill streaks that would have supported my teammates to help them get the win as well. So, you know, the kill streaks that are low aren't necessarily bad to use. They're actually really good to use to help support your team and get the win and stuff like that. So don't underestimate the lower kill streaks. Just because they're a lower tier of a kill streak or a score streak or whatever the heck it is, doesn't mean that it can't make a difference in the game. Moving right along, next up we have use suitable settings. Now, what this basically means is use the correct button layout, the correct sensitivity, the best settings, everything that will make you a better player. Don't use tactical if you can't drop shot. Now, this is something I have a lot of my IRL friends do, just because I run tactical and they see how I am. They like to run tactical, but since they've been so used to pressing the knife on the right stick, they just never get used to it. And sometimes transition is not good for people when it comes to Call of Duty. You want to stick to how you've been playing it. And if you haven't already, you know, transitioned into tactical, you're probably not going to if you've been playing for a few years. So that's what I would suggest. Don't switch over to tactical if you can't drop shot. And, you know, don't switch over to a 15 sensitivity if you've been on a 4 and you can't control a 15 just because you see some snipers doing some trick shots or something like that. You definitely need to stick to what you play best with. Don't think about anyone else. That's something I used to do back in Black Ops 2. Back when I was, you know, trying to do well, I would look up videos of people doing well. I would try to copy exactly what they had as their settings. I would go on Legacy Southpaw 20 sensitivity, and I would just do absolutely awful. No, I didn't actually do that, but I'm just exaggerating. It's not good to copy people like that, and you should definitely take that into consideration when you're watching a YouTube video trying to get better at the game. Kind of like this one, you know, you don't have to take all my advice exactly how I say it, but I mean, you can give it a shot, and if it works, great, but if it doesn't work, don't try to force it, is basically what I'm saying for this. The next tip I have for you guys is play with 2 or 3 friends. Now, notice what I said there. I did not say play with a full party. That's not the way this game is programmed, because people are just going to take all your kills, and you're never going to be able to get a good gameplay. Now, this is kind of more strictly for people going for gameplays and trying to do well. So if you're going for, say, a DNA bomb, you need to play with 2 or 3 of your friends, and here is why. The first reason is they can help you cap flags and do the objective when you're on a streak, and just help secure the win in general. If you're on a 28 kill streak, let's be honest, you're not going to cap a flag. I'm the same way. No, I don't think anyone would hop on a flag on a 28 kill streak. The second reason is teammates can help bail you out of sticky situations. Now, let's say you're getting absolutely bombarded by like 8 enemies in ground war. Even the best player is going to have a hard time maneuvering around destroying 8 enemies at once. This guy gets absolutely destroyed. But like I said, it's just not going to happen most likely, and you're going to want a few teammates to back you up. So if you call out, hey, I'm by the left side on C and I'm getting destroyed, I need help before I die, most likely your teammates can swoop around and provide some covering fire for you while you move around or try to escape. That's definitely one reason. And the third, probably the most important reason for going for gameplays with 2 or 3 people is you're going to be able to get more kills. It sounds ironic, but you're going to be able to get more kills if the other teammates are not getting so many kills and they're not trying to go for that so much. So that's definitely all 3 reasons why playing with a few teammates, not a full party, is definitely the best way to go for this game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed those tips, and thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. I still can't believe Doom Clues dropped this double solo DNA bomb. It's just kind of ridiculous how he even managed this. I'm just at a loss for words. But like I said, both our links are in the description below. I would very much appreciate it if you came over and checked me out. Maybe hit the subscribe button, as would he. So thanks for watching the video, guys. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. Subscribe to Doom Clan for more videos. And I'm very excited to be able to do commentaries for Doom in the future. Thanks for watching, guys, and peace out.